headphones in. That had been stupid of me. And this is the wrong thing, you're going to do this. So as you can see, I still haven't found a way to fix this thing with the multiplayer in the realm. So it'll be single player again. This time instead of just showing around a giant build, I have something else I want to show you around. And build some on it. Possibly let you guys decide some things, because I need more ideas. I've only been to so many theme parks, and I need help. I've only also been to so many restaurants, some normal restaurants actually, so if anybody knows like any of those like arcade restaurants and stuff and how they would look, give me some tips. We're in the basement right now. I just changed the floor. I did not realize what netherite was back then. I also just changed this box earlier to like this box. So now it actually looks, there's actually space in here. So like it's basically, it would basically just be like close this one, open this one, and then wait, what? Wait, what? Just I clicked something wrong, but it would basically just be like, whoa, hello, like just jumping out of the box. I'm wearing the wrong skin, but I don't give a shit. So this is the backstage area of the restaurant. As you can see, there's a little area for them to stand on. This thing is actually for roleplay 2 I've been working on, which I want to figure out if I can do at any point. That it would not be streamed, it would be like pre-recorded and then like cut together and then uploaded. Wait, no, I don't need potions right now. Showing it in natural lighting is better for this. I'm an idiot. I'm gonna change those because those I use them as like flooring down there, walling down there because they look like metal plates. Hey Dad. But like up here is basically just like there's nothing here yet. There's nothing here yet. This is for arcade machines. Nothing here yet. Basketball throwing. Pretty sure it's possible. And then over here it's supposed to be like, you know, like the areas where they fish up those like ducks and look under the ducks to find a number. And up here is where like the workers can like go to like do stuff like get over here to get something. If somebody end up throwing a basketball over there basically. It's gonna be like the adult like area, like basically like for the adults who are like tired of keeping an eye on the kids, like just sitting in here watching TV, doing stuff while the kids is out playing in the arcade. So it's basically just like there's gonna be a couch and a TV in there for them to watch like the football game or something. In here, staff only. There are lockers. Changing rooms. Little private lawn, like lawn area. Or over here where it's basically the back area for the like the gift area. So like in here, like these boxes, this is supposed to be boxes filled with stuff. So let's hope you win something. Different like console stuff. Oh, in here. This is the storage room. One of the storage rooms. This is basically just some things that are gonna be up here. A repair station for the robots. And the night guard's main area to sit and do stuff. Computer thing and then like different security screens. This time you have more security screens. Those ones are security around the restaurant, and that one is to do your work at. So you can like control that, and then you're like, oh, there's a robot over there. Yep, just gonna make sure of that, so that you don't have to end up your life at it, and like a little safe for you to do stuff with. But other than that, there was also, if I remember correctly, yeah, a small like station for the robots to lay down and stay at. And glass that I present is like strong enough to hold anything. I remember when I made this, I had no idea what netherite was. Oh, the ball pit! Place where Timmy went missing. That's a joke. This just seems to always be Timmy, they say, when it's like that kind of stuff. And like a little tube which is like made of like see-through plastic things so people can see through. It's very thick plastic, so don't expect to fall out. Don't question the fact that my head is basically sitting out here. But like, yeah, basically anybody tries to attack the kids. Children, run into the tube! The adults cannot follow. It is too small. Boy, that's what they think. It's also kind of a thing of run into the tube. It's everywhere on the security camera. No sane person would try and do anything there. Like, seriously, you'd have to be beyond insane. Newly arrived shipping containers need to be checked out on. Trash bins, parking, secondary parking, which was added later on. There's a house over there. You're not gonna look too much at because that has lore in it. A lot of this stuff has like lore in it, which I'm not gonna reveal because that's like big lore points. So like, there's a house over there that's not lore, like that's not like a lore breaking stuff. Like, there's a house over there, but what's inside of it would be lore breaking. Now let's go in over here. Let's take out our little chip. As the owner of this fine establishment. Wait, which interface to take? I think I used to take like this one over here. Wait, which one did I used to take? It was over there. Now I'm trying to remember because I always used to take like the same one. And it was this one. Okay, so basically this is like you pay for your ticket and stuff and go over here. You could also go over here and then get let in here in case you need like something for like handicaps. Like maybe you can't walk for that long because you have a handicap, but well, great. They already have stuff for it. Black upholstered seats, white wheels, and dark like things for launches. I'm gonna change how they look. I've not been on this one for forever. More another one I didn't know how it worked. Oh, it's like seeing diamond box everywhere. Like, what the hell was I thinking? Nothing, because I didn't know they were important. It was 1.16. Oh, this I remember. This is because like a park I've been to before. They have like this area in the middle where you could grill. And like a sitting area. This is like when people bring stuff with, they're gonna grill themselves. And while the parents are making food, the kids are most likely breaking a leg up here. You run up here. Continue over here where you either like crawl down here where you can woo jump down on the trampoline. Or you can like slide down the metal pole thing to get to the sand area underneath. Over here, which is this staircase thing. Lock! This was made before I had updated those to these blocks, so I had to update those by hand out of nowhere, and I was just like, spiral for the tower thing. Yes. There is also this little thing, which is basically a tube you jump into and like, woo, down. What is that? Oh wait, that's the swings, but like, this is a little mini water slide. Like this is the main way up and down. Right. I need to think of something to work on today. We have some different chicken statues, which I would have to remove for lore purposes. Oh wait, maybe I don't have to. It's just like they don't start out with all the robots, because that would mean I'd have to find somebody to voice every single version of the different robots. It's like, no, I think we're just gonna start small. So like this is what's in the chica area. There's a restaurant. The chica area is supposed to be like small children, so like not that wild of a ride. Very child themed. That one is very calming. That one's very calming. Boats. A private area for like the workers to go around back here. Painted like wood to hide it from the outside. Basically for the workers to move around without getting harassed. Oh, this one, this is like love tunnel thing. So like, I think I would have like a daycare area out here for like parents to put off their kids for the robots to keep an eye on, aka like Chica would be babysitting. While parents get to go in there, or maybe like an older sibling had to take their younger sibling with them, while they and their boyfriend was gonna go out here. So it's like, okay, yeah, we're just gonna leave you there, and I'm just gonna go and like you just sail around. I love this area, and with love I mean it took me forever. Climb in here where it's basically like a wide path in otherwise darkness. Which feels like an endless path, but it is not. And basically like down here. And lovely pink clouds is basically what it's supposed to be. Like these ones have to have string, but the other ones have like invisible blocks. Boom, boom, boom. And so here where there's nothing yet. That's actually all I've made on this thing. Like this thing I need more stuff to put like in the love tunnel thing. It's basically just supposed to be like calming things to walk through. Like there's some bit scary here to get like the adrenaline rushing. And then there's like the long like rowing area. Right here. Like that's basically Chica's area. Chica's area doesn't have that much. It has a restaurant, it has the toilets. Or it has some toilets, I mean. There's some stuff there in the main area, which is basically there's a clothing store, there's a food store, and the other ones doesn't have anything yet. Bonnie's area is a bit empty. There's these ones, which is basically you get like put in, which you would have to like get onto these, which I can't actually do. Like you sit in there, and then like this one gets like put down so it's like closer to you, so it's safely set. And then it's like up and down, and part way up and down, and all the way up, but part way down and up again, like up and down stuff. Basically, the middle one is like the wildest one, then the next wildest, and then the calmest. But Chica and Bonnie's area. Okay, Chica has some detail. Chica actually has a fair amount of detailing. Bonnie has nothing. Freddy has a toilet, and then nothing. And we're not going in there because that's lore-wise too. If we go in here, this is the correct way to go in, as you can see by the giant arrow on the floor. You would go up here. This coloring thing took me forever to get right, like how big it would be compared to the things. Like here's gonna be like ride stuff on, like you sit on like, you know those figurines and then it goes around in circles. Let's just go the wrong way down. But if we leave the kind of boring Freddy area, go over to Foxy's area. First of all, we have where the Foxys would be when they are turned off. This little area. From Rockstar, I think. Funtime, and then normal. Although we would not start with all of them, of course, that would be a bit OP. There's also extra room in here to add more. But they'd be on the pirate ship. And I think there would be some kind of tube to get them out of there. So that would basically just be so they could have privacy from like other animatronics. Then we have the mining trip, which I actually want to show you just real quick. Let's go up here. First of all, you would follow around the queue. Then you'd go on. See, there's some detailing and stuff. It doesn't go very quickly at the start, but then, woo! Going upwards, and then, yay, downwards. Everything looks great. Wait, why is that telling me to stop? Wait, what? Too slow. Like you just go down to a cave where it's telling you to stop, and then you come out like nothing actually happened. And you get thrown up here. We can take it backwards if we can like see more detailing that way. I'm not sure. And it's like fake over, but like it's supposed to be like broken down as if like they like run through that. We need to detail it more actually now when we have more slabs and stuff for me to use. But like the exit would be over here. This one took me forever to make. It's inspired by one in the Legoland in Denmark. It's pretty closely inspired. There's some things I'm missing, but that's because I didn't make it 1-to-1 size. I just heavily inspired with like things that are like where they are compared to the stuff and shaping of them. Basically, look, there's already a boat over there. Basically, you're like in a boat. You don't row it yourself, of course, on the ground. Like it's like put on a system down there under. But like there's like a man that's waving, and like just like yelling hello. And I just read SOS over there because why not? And there's like well, first of all, there's a lot of parrots on him, so I'd have to add those. There is that like little thing he could probably use to get off. I've changed the shaping a bit. Like normally you wouldn't have to hit a million walls there, but like, hey, trying to keep it on track. Actually, they can be waterlogged now, so I think I might actually do like minecart. Like there's like people imprisoned on the low area, but like this is supposed to be like a fort, like TNT barrels and stuff. And there's some people down there under. There would technically be like a guy with like hanging from a bridge with like his shoe falling down for a crocodile, and like a pair of like soldiers like keeping him up, looking like they're gonna throw him to the crocodile. Like him just hanging in his arm. And then that would be like a pirate guy like standing waving with a map out towards you, which is out of reach of course. Like it's a prop. Then like there would be like an area with like pirate guys looking at a map. This area I wouldn't be able to recreate here, so I've just moved on to one that's further in. Which is like Chinese, like, well the screenshots are like Chinese characters are usually drawn of. Kind of looking guy, like it's yellow bricks, so it's not really helping the stereotype. Like just standing there with, like the character's standing there, and we can all like see, like he has a knife behind his back, yeah, like a fake Lego knife, and then like you go over here where this area just lights up afterwards with gold and crystals, and like right over here there would just be like crabs around the treasure chest, just like moving back and forth with like a little water spring, and there's like this like sound that sounds like holier than anything. They're just like two. Fill in like, oh, you found the treasure. Continue. Well, we need some. I would need to make literally dancing characters then to fit in here. Then for it to fit. And there's a donkey somewhere here towards the end. And there's also a guy bathing in like water over here, like a waterfall thing. Basically, they just have a Lego character standing there with like a waterfall over it. Sometimes the characters will be missed, some of the characters will be missing, not all of them of course, but like some of them. Which is basically like they've been taken to maintenance to fix like mechanical parts or other stuff. It's not far away, I'm pretty sure it's like in the same city. Or maybe even within like a land. Legoland have so many moving figures that I wouldn't be surprised. This over here is inspired by another Danish theme park. I haven't done like the first area at all yet because I don't know how to do it. This is supposed to be like the mirror one, which is pretty accurate. There's only 2 ways to go, and one of them is right and one of them is wrong. And I mean that seriously. That's all. It's Revens Hule, so it would be the fox's den. I think it would be. But like then you go to a room that's like not upside down. With them, it's like put on like a slope almost, and it's so like oh my god, I'm gonna puke. Like it's just like everything looks correct, except for the fact that your brain is like, this is not like, no, it looks flat, but like I can feel that we're not standing on flat ground. Like this is on a slope. What is going on? Like your brain is just so confused. Like some of you know of course, but like you're in like, okay, if you get easily like sick when you're like on a car, don't do it. You will puke. And if you do it, just close your eyes and follow the railing and be careful because there's steps under the way. I usually try and do it without the railings. Like when I get to that room, I'm pretty good at it. If we just leave Fox's area and jump over to Balora's area. I know not every character have an area, but I wanted Balora to have fun. This is inspired by another thing in Legoland. There's like this like little course that the kids can run. It doesn't have like this thing here. That's just something I added for fun. But it has like this little sand thing in the end, which either parents could go at, or like kids who does like they're like not comfortable doing it could technically just like skip, like, oh, I can't do this one. Well, you could skip and just do the next one. I haven't done all of them because that would be a lot longer to make it fit in and that kind of stuff. I'm eating cake while doing this right now. This over here is like supposed to be like Balora's normal place to stay in. Like between some specific hours she would be over there. But like doing business, like open hours for the park itself, when like it wasn't just the hotel that was open, but like when it was like business hours in general. Balora would stand here and dance, and like the parents would sit up here. Sometimes you'd have shows where the kids would be shoot down, but normally the kids would like go up here and do stuff. And, like these are supposed to be like sloped, so they aren't actually steps. They're supposed to be like a slope in them, so like even like wheelchairs could get up. And like sometimes like Balora will be programmed to like if any kid was struggling to like move down and like help them, like, or if like a child was like a wheelchair maybe was sitting down here, like it was like I can't even do anything up there, or like she would like wave them up and then like show them like how to do the arm movements that are to the dance. So like, yeah, you can't do the feet part, but you can do this part, and I acknowledge you. Like basically like, because like those kids would probably be there because like they feel like, oh, Balora, she's such a beautiful ballerina, but like I can't do the things she can, and like just her giving them like the I validate you like way of being, like they would probably like, imagine like being a kid and like your favorite character from a series or something like talking to you, like you would be so excited. I think that's supposed to be a clothing store that would be there. This is a restaurant. This is in the puppets area. This is basically the not really the park. There's a bigger restaurant, there's a like shopping area, there's a gambling area, which would be like kids gambling stuff down here, like you gamble with points and stuff you get. And the like adults would probably be up here more, like actual machines that are more luck based. Like down here it would be fun small mini games where you have to try like the one with the crane where you're trying to get out the plushie and stuff, like that kind of stuff. You know, stuff that's safe for kids to play with. Basically, pull-ups would be sold to the adults, which they could give to the kids. Kids can only buy the ones for the children machines. The adults can use, like, can buy the adult ones too, so that the kids don't get too go play some talking. But like this is where below would be the rest of the time. Look, there's like small brown ballet shoes with like white socks to them. Like they like people would stand here and like train, while below who's taller than everybody, you have to remember, because she's a freaking giant robot, which means she'd probably be closer to like this height. Would like also stand and do the tricks and show what it would be. Or over here where like everybody gets a flask of water and I get to like do yoga and training with her, which would basically just be like be a paid thing for the people in the hotel. Well, we have my character's room. I'm gonna begin building in a bit. But like, there's her main office. There's her bedroom. When I was making this, like I sometimes to like keep myself not that much like focused on it, but like to give my brain a break, I will like play through scenarios. So basically, she broke her ribs. Like she basically got attacked by like, let's imagine Springtrap or something, and like, well, let her cross that on until the ribs are fine again. To basically stop her like body from moving, like one that was specifically tailored to her so it doesn't actually hurt her. Or, well, you might have broken your foot, so now your foot is in freaking like, you're gonna need the wheelchair now, because your feet are basically stuck in a prison of whatever that is. Or a little robot fixing station, which is when she finally gets like the theme park. So like scanning to figure out what's wrong. Scanning for any mistakes or stuff. 3D printing different stuff. Yes, that's ancient debris. I didn't know what it was. Don't fucking judge me. Blueprints on the floor, absolutely everywhere. A computer, which is technically a small laptop, which means it's not very strong. Or like the VIPs of VIPs would be like in here sleeping. It would be like VIP out of all the VIPs. Economically. Look, my brain thought about a lot of scenarios to keep myself distracted while doing this. Like if I don't keep myself distracted while I do this, I just can't. Oh, there's also baby circus tent, which I need to upgrade. I also need to upgrade this plaza in front. Like this color is like the main area. But like circus babies, circus tent. I think we would use some of the mini arenas up here. Like they would like dance along this side, like this thing. Being, I think this would be like partly like metal thing that could magnetically like connect to them, and their feet would just like become magnetic to keep onto it in case they were about to fall, to ensure them staying safe up here. And like baby doing other tricks down here, and singing and stuff. This took me forever. All this is placed down by hand. You have to think about like all of it. Okay, the bottom thing here, like this is not placed down by hand. This was done by commands, but like any like building detailing and stuff was done by hand. These buildings were done by hand. That thing was done by hand. That's done by hand. That's done. That's done. That's done. All that stuff over there is done by hand. This sign was remade multiple times. I might change it from Freddyland to maybe like Fazbear Park. I have a whole character set up and like her backstory and everything. Which is the reason why I'm not going over into the forest area over there or the house over there. There is some pretty strong lore connections. And when I say pretty strong, I mean like freaking like spoiler lore, like in-game stuff spoilers. Like big underlying plot spoilers. Is any of the others online? I'm just gonna jump into the VC over here. If anybody wants to join, then they can. Anybody got any ideas for what I should build? Like theme park wise? Like a specific ride you just like need to see here. Or a specific animatronic that just needs to have its area. I'm open for stuff. I mean, like look at Bonnie's area. Bonnie's area, it's empty. In the meantime, I'll just begin working on this, I think, because I'm unhappy with it. This was the ice. That's the ice cream. Popcorn. So what is it called again? Popcorn. Corn that's just pop. I think it's the same thing in Danish and English. Tickets to Circus Baby Show. Help, so like helping station, like in case you need help. Helpy would probably be here a lot of the time. When he wasn't barking like main character and stuff. Soda. Toys. Like they'd be all down here. What should I build on? I haven't been on this world in like forever. What to build? What to build? I mean, I was building on those things earlier. I was building on these things. Like the infrastructure of the area, like sound. Like basically, imagine like, oh, I don't know, guy, like murderous guy in a bunny suit. They'd probably need some way to like broadcast like out for like the other animatronics to be like on guard. Like code purple. And like all the animatronics would immediately just turn towards the like microphone they're hearing it from. And everybody would just be like, why are the animatronics acting weird? As like just microphones also just began like broadcasting like all guests please go to a safe designated location. Please follow the animatronics who will lead you to the safe designated location. Or other workers will lead you to these safe designated areas. Like basically just like, please go to these areas, you don't need to know why, just get there and please follow one of the animatronics there. Nothing's wrong. There's not a murderous bunny guy at all. I don't know what you're talking about. We're not evacuating you at all. That's not what's happening at all. The reason you need to follow the animatronics is not so that you have a personal bodyguard that will beat the thing up if it comes. That's not. No, of course not. I don't know what you're talking about. The park is not in a panic. Everything is not gonna burn and die. Not on my watch. The only thing that's gonna burn and die is that freaking bunny guy. Like that's basically like how the like recording stuff would be like. It's just like, please follow the nearest animatronic to the designated safe zone. So like they try to like gather them all in one area. People like gather them in specific areas, which would like be safeguarded. And be easy to guard from like one direction. Or like one or two directions, so that the robots could easily like attack if anything got close that wasn't supposed to. Like, either a spring or a glitch. Or who knows if William gets his original body back. Who knows? Or maybe Michael goes crazy, who knows? If you even want to call him Michael anymore, who cares? Wait, what's that? Oh, it's a button. I keep clicking. Right, this was the okay, so how should we do the park? What upgrades should be done? I think Chica's area is pretty like fine for now. We still need to figure out which animatronic should have this area over here. Like, T4 original already have their stuff. Blower is a single robot, so she has a small area. Puppet has a pretty big area. But like, who should be over here? You know.
Circus.
It's a theme park.
Okay.
Though you're right, there is a circus right here. That's Circus Baby's circus tent. So it's a little robot which is technically in lore possessed by the child of the guy who owned the restaurants and had the stuff. Yeah, cause the others are gonna eat the stuff mom made for me earlier. Because I'm not gonna eat it, so mom gave me this instead.
Nothing for me.
Go find something.
Nothing for me.
Go find something. I'm not sure if it's other. You're thinking about the fact that at some point I'm gonna have webcam on when I'm doing these things. Yeah, please don't do that. No. Did you find the one that was supposed to have been mine? Can I see? May I see? No, that's the cake. That's not mine. That's the cake. Ja, det er som mor tror jeg, dem tror mig til at tage på et andet tidspunkt.
Så kommer jeg til at tage kagen.
Ask mom. Citrontomaten er forberedt på det, at den var til mig, men fordi vi spiser det i stedet for, fordi vi ved, to spiser på tidspunkt. Sorry, I just went to talk to the lady, but like, I know. Look. Oh, left. Like this one has like speakers up here. Like just imagine the panic that was spread when it says like, emergency, code purple. Everybody please follow the animatronics to the nearest safe location. Things like, I don't know what to do when like glitch trap gets put into the equation. Like the other versions of him, like, oh no, a murderous bunny rabbit thing in a physical form is running amok. Easy fix. Easy. The other animatronics can just physically attack. Glitch trap on the other hand, like what would his powers be? Would he be able to hack into the robots of them? What would he be able to do? Would he pose a danger? How much of a danger would he pose? How much like safety would they have to? Would they have to like guide everybody to an area that deactivates any robot that gets within the area, just to make sure that everybody's safe? But what about if Vanny gets at it? Like, what are we doing then? Like, I'd have to like prepare it so it like fits within lore. Because like as soon as Glitch Trap's on the loose, so is Vanny. Glitch Trap might just get here sooner. Vanny needs a plane ticket. Glitch Trap just needs to infect some kind of game. And then have somebody play the VR game he just infected, which he can do over the internet. Or he can get Vanny's help to do it. But it's just like everything else. Stressful. But like in that thing, if I made a roleplay out of this, there would be some fan characters I've made. And with that, I mean like, first of all, there's fan interpretations of characters, because like, who the hell knows how like William or Claire or Chris or Michael would actually act. Or well, that's the names that like the fanbase have given them in like forever. Like, who knows if it's even the actual names? Like Elizabeth, we're pretty sure about the name of. William, we're pretty sure of the name of. Claire, I have no idea who, like where that name came from. If somebody pulled it out their butt or something, I don't know. Chris, I'm not sure where it came from either. That's possible. There's some people also call him Evan. That could also be pulled out somebody's butt. I don't know. I don't remember. I probably have to rewatch the lore at some point. Got some more explanations and stuff. like Michael, like we're pretty sure about Mike for a while, but now people are beginning to doubt that as well. But it's like, aren't we pretty sure it's Michael? It's just like, why? And now people are even doubting if it's the Afton or the Emily thing, and it's like, when did it begin to become Henry Emily's kids? Like, yeah, he has kids too. What if there's both a kid that's called Chris and one that's called Evan, and like one of them is Afton's, the other one is Henry's? It's so confusing. I hope Scott has some kind of like backstory plan. Like he knows which characters he's like mixing around on. Like he has control over them. Like he knows where they are. He's just not giving us any of the useful information. He's giving us all of the useless information. Just to fuck with us. Just to confuse us. Just to get us rage debating over absolutely everything and anything. And Scott is working. Because I'm confused. I'm just gonna make the story pretty vague. I'm gonna change some background parts. And most events will not have happened in this universe thing. Except for some background parts. Like, at some point, like, the OC characters are gonna be, like, out of play throughout the backstory. And that's just, like, normal stuff that, like, is in the real lore would be put in. And, like pulling them out of the story so they can be passive in the background so they wouldn't change story's events. And then any event they would still be active for, like those are the ones I'm changing. Slightly. As little as possible, because the lore is freaking confusing enough as it is. We don't need more confusion about the lore for whatever the heck I'm making. Like what is that lore? Like, it's based off the original lore, but we don't know what the original lore is, so we can't figure out this lore. So everyone's like, these parts are something you'd have to figure out separate. These parts are stuff you can like gather from the original lore, whatever FNAF is doing. Which means I'd have to change my own lore in case they do change theirs. Fuck, that'd be chaotic. But sometimes it's just like, fuck it. Survive it. Deal with it. I can hear a comedy show in the background. 2 seconds. I'm just gonna real quick go and that should turn down the sound just a bit. It's not a fully closable door. It's like a glass sliding door. We've been in the house like since we moved in here, so, and that's, like, I've lived here for so long. I can't remember before it. Like, that was when I was, like, a little baby, and my parents decided that, like, big city, mid in the city, like, an apartment, with a child, not the best idea, let's get, like, an actual house in a smaller city. Now we live in this city, which is absolutely perfection, because it has everything you'll ever need. But it's not big enough that there's, like, giant amounts of people. It's like, you wanna go swimming? Well, there is a local swimming place. Oh, you wanna go shopping? Well, there's a couple shops and stuff. Like, there's different, like, clothing shops. And there's also, like, oh, there's one that's specific, like, sports. There's one that's, like, shoe and fashion, I think, like, would be the translation of what it's called. Like, swomoi. Which, if you translate it, would be, shoes and fashion. There's like all those sorts of small things. They're just freaking greatness. Okay? It's great. Like, the city is like small, but it's like it has everything you need. And especially because we have like a factory nearby, which is like one of the biggest of its type in the country. Which like sponsors like a couple days a year, like basically selling their products and like showing it off, which is basically just like an event of like who can eat the most chicken? Chicken specifically, whoever snuck duck in the second year. What the fuck were you doing? It was chicken day the first time. Then it became Fjakas day, which would be fellow creature day. Then it became chicken festival thing, I think it was. Or chicken, like, it was a bigger thing that, because it wasn't one day, it was multiple days. Oh, that one was like the best one. If they had chicken like where like a chicken was put in like little thing on the floor, like that was boxed off, and the chicken would then go and whichever square it pooped on would like be the number that it chose. So it was like a bunch of adults standing around the chicken just waiting for it to poop. It was so stupid. It was hilarious to like just to look over at them once in a while and notice that the same adults were still standing there. And it's just like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? Why are you looking at a chicken waiting for it to poop? What are you doing? Like, it's just like, seriously, chicken? Chicken. A chicken! Like a group of like 10, 15, maybe 20 people looking at a chicken, waiting for it to poop. It was just like, it's just like hilarious to look at because it's just like just looking at them and it's just like they're waiting for a chicken to poop. What are they doing? Why are they doing this? This could not be less useful. It was hilarious. Just pure stupidity. And it shows that humanity has not evolved past it pooped. Basically. Like just like we haven't evolved past like something happened. Something that doesn't matter, it all happened. Like we haven't evolved at all. I don't care about all this like, oh, this is an evolved species and stuff. It's like, no, we're not. Stop lying. And this is supposed to be like the Candy King area. Like these are the bigger Candy Kings. I'm pretty sure they're like in the mid area they were supposed to be, and these smaller ones I think were. I know where they were. They like these are all like the specific amount of them there are. Were all set up over here in specific areas for like a Christmas one year I had like built on it for fun. I need to like fit in every single area. Which animatronic would be over here? 2 seconds, I'll search up like FNAF characters. And I'm just gonna close these ones down because I'm gonna get so stressed watching like looking at more shit to do with hate it. Hate it. I hate it. What I'm talking about is freaking Minecraft not letting my freaking not creative, my multiplayer work. Let's go to Google. Five Nights at Freddy's. Characters. Okay. FNAF characters. And there's a lot. Okay, over here we get like a pretty big, like pretty good one. Okay, so we have the Freddy's numbered in. We have the Chicas numbered in. We have the Bonnies stuffed in. We have the Foxes stuffed in, although there's multiples of foxes up there. Golden Freddy is in the Freddy box, then there's these two which are not necessarily. Puppet has its own thing. Balloon Boy is not gonna get his own thing. I wanna have him go around like the main area, and then in like the circus, or in like they'll just go around like giving out balloons and stuff. Paper Pal isn't either the thing there. If they would be like maybe in like the hotel, like a thing that people had made. Characters. Hmm. Okay, let's go look at like the most popular characters. Who's the most hated FNAF character? It's gonna say Balloon Boy. It said, I'm right, it said Balloon Boy. It's the most hated animatronic in the whole game, according to the fan community and YouTube Smack videos top 10 facts about Balloon Boy. Balloon Boy has earned the nickname F little star thing CK Boy. His name was also used in the guessing game Akinator. Wait, what? They actually have like they actually call him F boy, like F, and the other letters like boy in Akinator. That's hilarious to me. What is the scariest map character? No, thank you. What are the map 9 characters? What? Freddy, Fazbear's, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, Springtrap, Circus Baby, Glitter Trap, Vanny. Vanny isn't getting home anyway. She wouldn't be confirmed yet, is it? Helpy, boy or girl? I'm pretty sure it's like a boy. Heal, spawn, born on heal. No, it's not. That's confusing. Who's the strongest FNAF character? What? Who's the strongest FNAF character? Probably Frieza. He's a power level above any Saiyan warrior in existence. What? That's not what I'm clicking on. Golden Freddy, girl. Is Anna dead? What is the most? You know what? Scariest FNAF character. I'm literally just looking for a character that's missing something. You know what? Maybe we should do the new characters in that area that's missing stuff. Yeah, you know what? Let's do the new characters. Wait, there's a real? No. We're just gonna do the new characters. AR characters. No, wait, not AR. We're looking for FNAF. Security breach. And then animatronics. If I could spell. Wait. Animatronic. Okay, so we have. Let's look here. We have the bear, crocodile, fox, and the chicken. So crocodile would need its own area. Like the bear could go like in the Freddy area. The fox, I think yes, could go into like the fox, like the fox area, but she would be the only female there, so she'd probably feel uncomfortable. Chicken could go in chicken area, but the crocodile can't go in any of them. So I would think they'd all go together to like an area away from the others because they don't really fit that much. So maybe like a cyberpunk area, I think. Yeah, and like better planning for it. So it'd be like where the security breach characters got gone to if like they were sent away from the security breach area. Okay, so I would have to go for like a high-tech Cybertron area. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so start off. Color scheme. I think black. Oh, well, we'll not do a bottom to start with. This bottom we'll do afterwards. There'll be a lot of black with vibrant colors. Nothing that's not neon like. And we need to put glass out of them, I think. So basically the walls of the stuff would have to be pretty thick. Because the wall would have to be here. There would have to be like, let's say green is the color we're doing. Over here, and then we'd have to do this. To like make it have like this really like neon light effect. I think I like that a lot. And then like block with light underneath. So just over here, like let's do some, just like a quick show off of how we want it to look. So that we have like a color panel. Fill from this coordinate to whatever coordinate I'm standing on at the same height. Black. Concrete. And I'm standing on the wrong block, that's greatness. There we go. So let's just like make an example here, goes to here. So example would like go to here. With the most circle green we have, and then like basically like this. So like over here. And then one over here. And maybe one over here. So let's see, that's green. Maybe this one was like red. Let's see which colors we actually like in the wall thing. Maybe we'll use all the colors of the rainbow, we'll like cut it down to some. I think orange and green are like almost certain. They're very vibrant, they're very fresh. And I think magenta is also pretty safe. Pick that one up here. I'm not sure about red. Oh, I think I want blue, but I think it's gonna be less common. Here we put in blue. And over here we'll put in yellow. And then we'll put glass over it and we'll check like how does it look. Like which colors do we need to keep. I think green, magenta, orange, yellow are pretty safe. Green we already have, so that should be over here. Because then we have magenta. Now we have light blue. So this makes the red look a lot better, actually. Like already it looks more vibrant and fresh. The magenta looks great like this. This looks very vibrant. Very like fresh and energetic. And very like neon. Orange is the same. It also gives like a cool 3D effect. Blue I don't like as much, but I love the yellow. This is really just like a level of colors. Like, okay, so we have this, which is then when we go back in and look at security breach. How does security breach look? How does it look? Okay, there's a lot of neon green on this photo I found. I see neon green, I see magenta. I see red over here. Do we have more? It seems like magenta and like blue and pink are very much in the entrance area. Freddy was in green, I don't know who's in purple. The crocodile is in the red area. Either the fox girl or the chicken would be in the magenta. What else? What else? Oh, this is hard. Security breach. Vanny, Kirkos, Glamrock, Freddy, Glamrock, Foxy, Glamrock, Chica, Figures, Georgie, Montgomery Gator. Okay, let's see for some things about Vanny. This here looks good. There's a lot of pink, magentas, and like colorful stuff. Yeah, I think I got my color scheme pretty down. I think like we're gonna have to work on our pink and magenta color scheme thing. Let's just create some different areas. Let's just go down here. And then let's get pink. Just pink. Okay, good. So first of all, over here would be the completely purple. No, it would be the completely pink. Then boop, 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 boop. Which would actually have to be opposite. Okay, if we put them together, how does it look then? If we put them right up each other. Because we need the correct color scheme to be able to do this correctly. So like, that's our color scheme. think I like that one a lot, the pink with the purple glass. Let's just look. If you compare it to this thing. I think this one would be much in the entrance, and this one would be like the purple magenta one they use around the shop thing. So I think like main colors we want to use would be like we're gonna choose 4 here. So first of all, green, no doubt, great for this. Next, 100%. Next, we have to do red and at least like some parts to represent Gator, because that's actually in like some of the trailer stuff we have. I don't like it, but it's supposed to be there, so it'll be over here. Next, let's do a quick look at the photo again. The blue color is in the entrance, but it's like a bluish green. So we're just gonna do the same thing we did here, just with opposite color. So we're gonna change the colors. Over here. Boom, 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 boom. Blue, green, and then over here we'll put them all together. So which color scheme? I think for the entrance, blue with a dark tint would actually be better. A stronger blue underneath, but a darker tint on top might actually be what we need for that one. Let's explore it. How would this look? Maybe the other way around. Or maybe with this one. I think that one would be the best for it. Or this one. I actually think I like that one more now. So blue is definitely going along too. But it's more of a necessary color in the entrance. Like stuff that's necessary to have at some point because of the character, and stuff for the entrance have to be those colors. What else? There is a lot of pink and gold to be extra. Like in the entrance, there's also a lot of this, and there's also just a lot of this. So just be extra, you know, just for the sake of it, just why not? Because it's too much, maybe. Oh, that's That's why Montgomery is connected with red. It's an accent color now when I look at it. So green and red is an accent color on her. That one is red and yellow. That one's blue and a bit of red. And she's full on pink with some green accent. Glam rock. These are hard decisions to make. Pretty Fast Bears Mega Pizzaplex. So maybe the area would be like under construction for like the first like season or something of this. There'd just be like a giant build area over here. Like under construction. Pretty Fast Bear Pizzaplex area. Like basically for the first time that for the first period of time where Pizzaplex is out, it would just be a giant area that's under construction. 2 seconds, I'm just gonna take a piece of cake. I'm just gonna take this down here because it's staying on top of the can of water. I'm getting thirsty. So I was just preparing a drink for me. Because remember to hydrate. Okay, multiple areas of the floor. I think we'll make like an. Should we make an indoor area? Like basically that. Yeah, but I want a big area then. If this is gonna be the entirety of the Pizzaplex, would it not make more sense to expand out here behind? Like around this area of stopping the area of this thing. Like right now Marionette has too much of an area. So how big is this one here? This one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. We'll have like a plant thing throughout one, like to run it more off, to round it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Basically like just like over here there's gonna be some stuff to like round off the corner, so this will be actually be how the corner looks. Maybe like having it go over here so we have a like giant building for the Pizzaplex to be at. Oh my god, yes. Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it. How big is this? This was the 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. Actually, we just. It'll be where the edge is of the area. We'll just real quick sketch it up. I'll fine tune this later off stream. Like just like real quick do this and like mirror the edge over on the other side. That takes me some time to do. Let's just do some measuring and then like get into the actual building process of this. And this is the middle block. So now let's do like, let's measure it up with waxed copper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Look. 3, 3, 3, 1. And then this is where I want the entrance to Pixelplex to start. I think I want it, like the floor to like look digital, so I'll do that at some point. Instead of using this block where I can't see what I'm doing, I'm gonna like draw it out the area of the thing with yellow wool, where I may actually see what I'm doing. Like this would be like the entrances. And then let's prepare it like this building would be giant. Like the sides would be decked out with like giant posters of like characters. Like pixel art. So let's get to counting counting block wise. We're like counting fives. Which we do by placing like 3 blocks in between. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I might actually scrimp that in it, like make that even smaller. I think 35 is a fine one to begin to do like out towards this, so going diagonal we're gonna draw out in green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Green and dark green. So we can like keep checking them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want this to be bigger. So yeah, this will be made smaller. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How big is it now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like, remember, this building is gonna be fucking giant. Like, this is not gonna be any joke of a building. This is not a joke of a building. This is gonna take me forever to do. I might, unless I'm gonna have like other people on, like in the background talking to them while doing this, I might do this off screen. Also because I know I won't be able, like if I actually get in the mood to do this, I won't be able to keep myself away from it. And I'll just like one day just be like, yeah, I did this. It was out of the streaming time and I just decided to do it. So yeah, sorry about that one, guys. Like I'm gonna do that at some point. I'm just telling you, if I'm ever building something, like just spam that like I'm allowed to do this outside of like streaming time, because otherwise it'll only be done within streaming time. But I will be doing like while not being there, like basically streaming like I'm allowed to stream outside of the normal stream times, because otherwise I won't do it. And this will just one day just be found done. Okay, so let's measure here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, this is just to give some shape to the front, just real quick. Like the back is gonna be like never-ending, ginormous. Like if the park needs expanding, it will no longer be that way. It'll be that way. Which is probably a good idea because it's getting pretty long park anyways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the others have 7 too. Oh, now I want to go straight, like on this, like across, like way that way, and then go back, like double the amount of those lengths, and then like just make it. I'm doing it. This is gonna be absolutely giant, and I don't care. I will do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's actually perfect because I can just measure after here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll run out of space that way at some point. Actually, I want that space that way, that space first. I don't think I'm gonna get to the edge of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That needs to be expanded, actually. That's only 4. It needs to be done. Will this take extra time? Yes. Do I care? No. I do not care. I need to do this. And before anybody's like, how can I focus like this? Look, my brain is an ADHD brain. Either I cannot focus on stuff at all, or my brain will hyperfocus. And it's Minecraft, so my brain is hyperfocusing. Do never migrate your character, you will not be able to play multiplayer. It's terrible. It's a fucking nightmare. I've been trying to make it work now for a couple of days. Yesterday I was so stressed on top of that I had a mental breakdown. Because it just added like the last little drop to the bucket. The bucket that was already overflowing. So unless you have like a really big amount of extra energy, do not do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the first one. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is basically like there's like a bit of a buffer, which I make by doing this slash fill from these coordinates to whatever coordinates I'm standing at, which instead of 6 we set down to 4, I think is the correct one. And then lime terracotta. Yep. Now let's move one block out here. Because that's the other block was unnecessary to fill in. And now let's add some extra space. Because of how big I'm gonna make this pizzaplex, I'm gonna need it. And I'm doing it all the way down to the ground because there's no light box then. I am actually going to have to go into video settings. Let's do something I hate doing. Of my render. Can I get all the way over here? Nope, I need to actually load even more in. Oh, I hate this. Oh, I hate this. This is almost double my normal chunks. You're basically just trying to figure out like how much you can get away with filling. Let's just like flow over here. And over here. And over here. And over towards here. We might as well just go towards the middle. And then like how far out can we go from here? Not that far. So what we'll do now is like this is like the middle. So I'm gonna decide to just move it out here because this will make it easier. Now let's go a bit down here. And let's just like do this, like just expand a bit. We're just expanding a bit. And we'll do like this. Remember that pizza plex is going to be giant. I'm just actually just going to move as far out as I can here. Once in a while checking. Nope, that's the maximum area I can do. Look at how big of an area I can do now. I think that should be enough for the plex. And then we'll just go backwards here, keeping yourselves on the line with that. Let's just do a real quick one here. Look, we're not there yet. There we are. Now let's see if we can go further this route. We can't. Let's see if we can go further this route. We can't. Okay, so that should be the area in the start. We now have a pretty big area. We'll go into our video settings and put this back down to an area where I'm not scared that I'm gonna do something like stupid. I know it's like this is everything we'll need. You don't need to get up to 18 frames. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1. This is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is what we're gonna have to start of the plex be. So I might like literally have like a 5 thick wall running through here. To like separate the plex into 2 parts. The wall will basically just for me to do stuff in. Because I actually want to make it bigger right now. Will I regret this later? Yes, but that's why this thing in here is there, because then I can just like cut off at that point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is this big enough? I'm actually technically making like the entirety of the pizza plex by now. Size wise. So yeah, am I going overboard? Please tell me. Just a simple yes or no. Am I going overboard? Do I need to calm down? Like, is this too big? I just love the idea of doing it. Oh. I'm like 50% sure it's just my ADHD brain just being like, do it, do it, do it. Okay, I'm just gonna ask somebody else to join the VC. And then I choose a GIF. Because why not? This one. It's like a dog has been like, ball, leaf, ball. Like, basically it's like back and forth between a ball and a leaf then. And then just like being like, human, ball, human. And then like running at the person who's filming, just like, it's just a cute puppy that's in there. It's adorable. Okay, I'll show it at some point. It's basically how my ADHD brain functions. Don't want to make it more shaped. I think I just wanted to have flat back roll. That way, if I want to, I can add or subtract. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. So basically, like, character-wise, like, I think she would. I'm not sure about the character, like, how she would get her hands on this. I think it just would be like, okay, she just got the deeds for Great Land. Because the law stuff you'll figure out later. Wonder who left Pretty Land for her. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Hello? Guess who? No, no, not, no. Not that one. The other one. No, not that one. The other one. The other one. I'll keep saying that just to confuse everybody. Because nobody's guessing in chat yet, so, that's the one you think. That one that would make sense anyways. But it's also like, any character that would make sense to have access to Pretty Land, like, why would they give this thing on? Like, most of them are either dead, stuff, which is like where the like split timeline comes in, like difference between canonical stuff in the fnaf lore and fnaf roleplay thing that will not be canonical. Or sensical for that matter. Don't expect stuff to make sense, please. Please. The less you expect stuff to make sense, the easier it is for me. Just real quick, like, okay, that looks like an octopus now. Like octopus eyes and like the octopus here, and like just like noodle arms. Okay, it's official. There's a giant octopus now. I need to add this. This is too cute. I need it. I don't care. I need it. Oh, I could be in like swimming lands thing. Like that would be like for. I think it would be for hotel residents. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Don't blame me. I'm gonna change mine like 50 times. Whatever you see me making one stream might be gone before the next stream even starts because I decided that I hate it. And I mean that seriously. I change opinion so fast. It might, like, even something we built by the start of the stream, like, within the next half hour might be gone. Like, don't expect stuff to stay. Like, this thing will be a giant project, which will be hard for me to tire off, and I'll be so proud of it by the end, because it took me so long, that I probably won't delete it. I say probably, because you can't, like, be completely sure. I might decide I hate it. You never know. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have a Foxy, we have a Freddy, we have a Chica, and with a Bonnie, and there's a golden one. There's the golden Freddy, there's the Freddy, there's the Foxy, there's the Chica, the Bonnie. Did I already mention Bonnie, or was it Foxy I mentioned? It's the fox, it's the Bonnie, it's the chicken, it's the bear, and it's the gold bear. It's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trio. It's not a trio. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I'm talking to hear myself awake. How could you tell? Woo! You might as well just give a child a bunch of sugar at this point. You get the same reaction. And I know I'm getting annoying, but you know what? If I'm that annoying, leave. Leave. Because this is not stopping. And I'm sorry you're going to have to suffer through it, but yeah. Welcome to my parents' world. Imagine having to take care of you before I got my medicine, which means this was my normal state, like this much energy. And no, it's not like, oh, I have a cute, like, yeah, I'm right now like, oh, it's a cute little ball of energy. Imagine having to deal with that like 24/7 for multiple years. Then it goes from a cute little ball of energy to what the hell is this? Why? Well, I think it would. I don't know how my mom is tired of me at all yet. Like, she's the one who's the most home. Lately anyways, Dad used to be home around the same amount. But his work is a bit further away. Plus none of them can do the fucking job without him telling them how to do it. So yeah, you know. Some things there. That's not optimal. But yes, they are. I mean, for once he's home for more than like a day. Which is enjoyable. I've been talking about going to like a specific like tourist attraction thing. I don't remember what the actual name for it is. In Danish it's Volunteer. It's actually besides Legoland. So yeah, that's always fun. Five and 5. Which actually makes me kind of confused. I'll have to check that later. I think it should be a aggressive one, I think. Oh no, I think I know what it is. I'm going to check if this is a problem. Not that it's actually important. It's just my brain being like, that's not right, is it? Confusion. Haha, now it's right. Boom. These would be like walls that the workers could go around and walk around inside of. Well, there's also gonna be like ports, like basically like open port stuff for like people to just walk through to get to the other areas. I think we're gonna like have a roller coaster that goes through the holes in the walls and stuff to get around the entire thing. I'd have to mirror the structure on the other side. I also think I'm gonna make an outer layer wall like this, because it gives me so much more power to work with. And flexibility. Like, yeah, it's a lot of extra work, but it's so much more power and flexibility for me to use that I just want to do it. You know, just so I have the extra, like, flexibility to do stuff that I want to do. There's multiple things where I can't do what I want to do with it, because I don't have that extra flexibility. So that extra wall would like add out here, and also like along here. And it would just free me so far up. Like, you don't even understand how freeing it is to do this kind of thing. It's about to be evening. I could also do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this would be the actual technical, like, correct spacing. And I don't think the outer wall is actually gonna, you know, use like people walking around in it. It would just be like for me to have extra blocks to like make like wall detailing for. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wall. Boom, 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 boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we run into the problem. I got an edge peach, but it will have to go in here. Which means we have 4 blocks that doesn't fit size wise. This means we could do the wall on the inside instead. But I would rather have more than less space. And nobody's gonna notice it. Plus it's not making it smaller, it's making stuff bigger. So it's actually just be better for me to build like this. Rather have more than less space. Except for if you're going for like a minimalistic small house thing, then go for small place areas. You know what, we might as well just do this. Let's just fill it out. I think this stream is about to end. And I'm gonna go to sleep. Okay, 2 seconds, I just need to do something real quick before I get a cramp in my foot. I ain't risking it. It's the other one than what it's been the last couple of times, and I'm not fucking risking it. I just took way too much of the cream. Well, I guess I'm not gonna be able to feed my foot until the morning. Yes, that's also a way to deal with it. I'm literally just playing with one hand right now. My other hand is preoccupied with like ensuring that my other foot won't cramp. It'd be a massive like annoyance. Like when my feet cramp, I literally can't focus on anything else. All my focus goes to like trying to like stop the cramp. Like whatever it takes. Sitting on the floor for the next hour and a half. Fine, I'll do it. Just make this cramp stop. And the stupid thing with it is I should just endure the slightly higher pain of having to stand up. Like just the slightly higher pain of just standing up and letting your foot like act normally, which stops the cramp faster. If I could just like, get my ass off the floor and do that, it would be so helpful. Like my brain is just like, no, don't move. No, it's torture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which actually means these ones would have to change color. Like these are supposed to be opposite actually. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna be able to feel my feet, like foot here, like until tomorrow now, which means cramp freaking avoided. So take that. I'm not dealing with fucking cramp. I'm gonna use it for the other one afterwards also, but like for now that's fine. Let's just change these ones really quick. I recommend doing this when building. Line your stuff out with wool. The rest of the thing is not lined out with wool and it's terrible, like layout wise. It's just like just built for me normally, but like this, like laying it out with wool allows you to plan. It allows you to take decisions. It allows you to change stuff before you have a 5,000 meter high wall you have to fix. I know that height is impossible in Minecraft, but like seriously, it might as well be 5,000 meter tall wall because that's how long it is. And then it's just 200 tall maybe. Okay, look, I make a lot of tall structures. Shut up. I make a lot of way too big structures. This thing is gonna be a giant box with stuff inside. Is this one correct? No, it's not. This would fit in here. I think. Would it? No, it fits out here. It seems fine with doing it like this. You know, it's fine, we'll do it like this. This will take me forever to do. Hopefully, by the time I'm done with this, I'll have gotten back on servers and I'll be playing on servers again. Cause seriously, I can only entertain myself for so long with this. Boom, boom, boom. Like this is basically, I might actually do the layout off screen, And the layout, I don't mean like all the layout, I mean like just like copying this, like just mirroring this thing on the other side. Like finishing like this line and this line. And then just like real quick. Octopus! Look at the octopus. I'll also have to add the maps over there, but like it's how long is the stream are we? You know, we have like 3 minutes left until we reach 2 hours. So let's just do a bit more. You know, just a bit. Yes, I'm just trying to reason myself to how to spend more time on this. I just want to spend more time on it and more and more and more, and I don't want to leave. But I have to sleep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Yeah, that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squid. Squid. Okay, now I'm thinking about like Skywars and Squid Kid. Squid Kid. Oh please, yeah, I can still play on servers. Like servers that are like not specifically like migrated. Please. Please say I just have to fix the stuff on my own side and then everything will work fine. Don't migrate your account yet. Wait until Mojang fixes whatever the fuck is currently happening with it. It's terrible. Like that meme where somebody was like, I got a Minecraft cape and the only thing it cost me was playing on servers. Like that's accurate. Unless you're over 18, do not do it. If you are a child, do not migrate your account. Yeah, it's safety things with migrating the account, but you lose your ability to play with your server. Priorities. Server. Safety. I'm choosing a server. There's enough other people who will yell at anybody who tries to date you. Personally, I'm just furious because like I'm 17. 17. That's like, okay, how many people above the age of 18 plays freaking Minecraft? How many? Not a lot. Like there's a few who played it beforehand and therefore kept it into adulthood. But like most people either get too busy because of work, or they just never played it because they lived before Minecraft. There's a reason why like it's like the 10-year-olds and the 12-year-olds like people often refer to when it's Minecraft related. Because that's the biggest group. Like whether it's safe on the servers and stuff, that's not Mojang's job to fix with. That's the server's job to fix. Mojang can try to do stuff within it, yes, but like this migration thing has like just ruined people's chance of using servers. Hey Dad.
Hey, ik zeg wel op.
I know. It's like actually like half a minute left before I've reached 2 hours. Look at what I've okay, you need to see what I've like decided to build on now. I've just been like lining out where it's gonna be. I'm almost done lining out like the one side, then I'll just like do the flip while I'm not doing, but like look at this. That. Look at this like giant area. I'm gonna make like a giant like this is supposed to be like inspired by pizza. Like within this area, it's gonna be like Pizzaplex, like Five Nights Freddy's Fazbear Pizzaplex thing in there. This is like I think it's like a tenth of the entirety of the park size. for like a group of 4 animatronics.
Tror du ikke, vi skal have slæbt dig på ski i stedet for?
No. I don't want to break my legs. Drag me along to the theme park instead, because then I'll get inspiration for this. I need more rides to make.
Men vi kan jo stadig nok komme i theme park nu her. I uge 42.
Ja.
Ja, Forbes Sommerland de sidste weekend i ugen.
Ja. Godt point.
Sidste uge i ugen.
Yeah. It's gonna go end of stream. Where should I end of stream at? I'm wearing the wrong skin. I should probably change the skin if I'm gonna be doing the other thing. Let's end up stream at... Could I just do the Circus Baby's tent? Or... We'll do it at the fountain. No, we'll do it by the circus tent thing. Just gonna move. There we go. I hope you have a good day, night. Wait, what? No, I have a good day, evening, night, morning, whenever you are, and bye bye. Have fun. Bye.